it has taken some considerable time to find the success. If indeed it is Linda Yaccarino, both the Wall Street Journal and Puck, an online publication, reporting that it is. As head of advertising at NBCUniversal, ironically, she actually runs a business that generates about twice as much revenue as Twitter did before it was taken over by Elon Musk. NBCU generates about $10.5 billion in advertising revenue. Twitter was only $5 billion in advertising revenue, or in revenue totally. It's like a significant appointment, clearly. One has to suspect that actually she's really the person going out meeting advertisers, and Elon Musk, retaining his role as CTO, Chief Technology Officer, will still really be running the ship internally.
Well, what does that tell us about the direction from Twitter here? Does that mean more focus on advertising, or are we going to see this continued push from Elon Musk to make this more the X app, the everything app, the place to go for everywhere?
Presumably it frees him up to concentrate on that from a technological standpoint. She obviously has to drive more advertising revenue. You would hear plenty in the advertising industry saying they're very wary about advertising on Twitter right now, given the changes that have been afoot, the concerns about content. One interesting note about NBCU's advertising business, they also run the ads for Apple News, which actually is quite a sizable competitor for Twitter. So if you see an ad in Apple News, it is actually served to you by the NBC Universal ad network. So she clearly has some experience in a pretty adjacent business. Twitter has not been historically very good at targeting, doesn't have as much data as does, for instance, Meta or Facebook. And so perhaps she's going to be bringing some of that expertise to the table, which would be good for Twitter investors, not that there are many of them these days, may not be brilliant for Twitter users, given it would suggest there'll be wider use of personal data.